Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. The past year has been eventful for crypto exchanges, from regulatory crackdowns and liquidations to the implosion of a market leader. So where does the industry go from here? Joining me to discuss, we have Christian Niedermueller, his CEO of Blocktrade. Christian, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's great to be there.
You got it. Where do you feel the crypto market stands today? Do you see some improvement since this time last year?
Yeah, I think I definitely see a lot of improvement, especially in terms of more regulatory clarity and in terms of consolidation. So yes, there are improvements happening, I think.
In your view, what are the main benefits of the MIKA regulation for entrepreneurs in Europe?
Yeah, it brings, I think it was often elaborated on already. I think it brings much more clarity for crypto players, and that's always a good thing. And yeah, harmonization. I mean, now you have to imagine, I mean, we have 27 member states, and theoretically in each and every member state there in the European Union, there's one or the other rule different. And that's what MIKA brings to the table. It's more clarity and much better harmonization from a rule set perspective.
Are there any weaknesses you see in the MIKA regulation?
Weaknesses, I think it's a really good piece altogether. The weakness could be, and that's a little bit like forecasting in the future, that some regulators potentially are even gold plating it locally, though this should probably not happen, but I could imagine that this will happen, and that some are maybe dragging it out or interpreting it in another way, and this could lead potentially to some insecurities. But overall, I think it's a really good piece, and it could be like something like a standard set for the time now globally. Yeah.
What's your view of the current regulatory regime in the US?
Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I tell you a little piece about it. When I was at the Paris Blockchain Week 2 months ago, it was the first time, at least that I can remember, that I witnessed that US companies were speaking about coming to Europe, or like recruiting in Europe, and like having the headquarters maybe moved already, like planning to move the headquarters. And this is something I've never seen, at least, yeah, especially in an innovative sector like the digital asset crypto area. And that was very surprising for me, but also shows like which impact clarity and harmonization can bring to the table for a lot of players who are also, responsible towards their investors to have this kind of clarity. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great point that you make. So do you expect to see more companies like a Coinbase, for example, shifting their operations to markets with more clear regulatory guidelines?
Yes, definitely. I think this will definitely happen, just to have like the foot somewhere else as well. Not just probably companies like Coinbase. I also see specifically companies who are issuing stable coins and so on and so forth to enter the European market with more presence, because also there you get a lot of more clarity what's required from yourself as a stablecoin issuer, for example.
On a similar note, do you expect to see a brain drain of developers and innovators from the US to Europe?
Yes, I would say so. That's definitely going to happen. I think that's already happening. Yeah.
And to wrap up here, Christian, could MIKA effectively become a global template for crypto regulation?
Yes, I think so. It could be something like a template. Nonetheless, yeah, local regulators like the UK, for example, now I think the FCA will also adjust it a little bit, or will enrich it, and other regulators could very well use it as a template. Yes, why not? Yeah.
All right, Christian, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks for having me.